everybody, welcome back to my channel. Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to be watching the review of Vinyl Rewind. You know, ever since I watched the movie of the Beatles Now and Then, I honestly just want to see more reviews, like more takes on the whole thing, because that was a very emotional song, and to me there's more to the song than I am seeing, so I always like to hear what other people think about it as well. The link to his video is going to be in the description. So yes guys, I can't wait. Let me just dive right into the video, okay? Alright, beautiful people, without further ado, let's get right into this video.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the program. I am so incredibly excited because today is the day that we get a new Beatles song. It finally came out today, and in this video I'm going to talk about my thoughts on it, as well as the short film, the B-side, Love Me Do, and possible future releases by the Beatles. But before I do all that, I just want to take a moment and ask y'all to subscribe if you haven't already. It really does make a difference. Okay, so I woke up at 6 a.m. raring to go. At 7 a.m. I had my finger ready to hit play. It didn't go. I quit the program. I reopened Spotify, hit play again. Then it finally worked. And, you know, at first I was like, this is it, huh? All right. I was not blown away. I was not, I was not that impressed. It was fine. It was cool. Okay. I don't know what I was expecting. Well, I wasn't really expecting much at all. I was just expecting a new Beatles song and, you know, cool. We got one. Great. But then I watched the 12-minute behind the scenes film, and I just had tears rolling down my face.
Yeah, actually, I feel like it's when you watch the short film, you'll understand the whole song. You know, listening to the song first, it doesn't really feel like what the Beatles would usually do. But, you know, because of the circumstances that surrounded the music production, I feel like that's what made it the way it was. And watching that short film will really improve how you see the song. But nonetheless, the Beatles song is always a Beatles song, always a masterpiece.
To hear the Beatles talk, primarily Paul McCartney, talk about the making of the song, the way it was put together, the voiceovers, the clips, the music, suddenly it all coalesced, and I was like, oh!
Yeah, that's
now and then, oh my gosh, like suddenly these lyrics took on a whole new meaning. Hearing what the song started out as, the work they put into it, and what they came up with was just beautiful. It was gorgeous. And then I went back and listened to the song, and it's just like, you know, it's not going to be my favorite Beatles song. I'll just get that out of the way. It's not. It will never be that. But for it to have been recorded, you know, whenever John recorded this, late 70s sometime, and then to be like worked on in the 90s and then shelved, and then finally we're getting it now. I mean, what a gift.
What a gift. Thank you very much. What a gift, because I feel like these gifts have been held by them for a very long time while they were working on it, actually. So yes, releasing it now and being alive to witness the release of the last Beatles song, oh my goodness, what a time to be alive.
An absolutely gorgeous gift to get from one of the greatest bands to have ever recorded. And I think what they did was very tasteful. It wasn't trying to be anything other than it was. And I love the fact that they really left John to be the focus of this song. Like, this is his song. I'm glad that they didn't try to make this sound like you know, old Beatles. This is, I mean, Paul's voice is old. You can hear it in the mix. Like, it's not young Paul. They're not trying to hide that fact. Even with what they had to work with, there was no way, in my mind, they were going to make that sound like 1968, 1969 Beatles. There was no way. So I really appreciated the fact that they didn't even try. Like, that to me was like amazing, because I think it would have come off wrong. As it is now, it just comes off very genuine, very sweet, very moving, touching, aching, like now and then. These
Now the music just comes off as authentic, original, like currently. You understand? I love how they just came together to make the song a reality at the time they made it a reality.
lyrics are simple yet poignant, yet incredibly relatable. No matter what you're thinking of, like it elevated this simple song without making it over the top. I love it, but I think I love it more for what it represents more than what it actually is. Because at its core, it's a sweet, simple song that is lovingly put together. It's amazing that we have it. I'm so incredibly grateful that we have it. But at the end of the day, you know, it can never be completely what the Beatles would have made because it's so pieces from different elements. But the fact that we even have any form of it is incredible. And in some ways, I feel like this is maybe perhaps a window into what the Beatles would have sounded like had they not broken up, had they continued, or maybe they got back together. I mean, who knows? But I like that fact. I like the fact that it wasn't trying to sound like their old sound. It was just simply like, what can we do with this song? How can we honor John and George and our legacy and create something that, you know, is in service of the song? It's not necessarily in service for the fans and what we want to hear necessarily. This is just them. This is the Beatles, and it's beautiful. Again, I wasn't expecting much of anything. I wasn't expecting anything. I did not want to set my...
Ooh, I was expecting something. I was expecting to be surprised. I was expecting to be wowed. And honestly, I got all my expectations, even more.
myself up for disappointment. I'll just put it that way. After the cover art was released, I'm like, okay, everything is out the window. And I still hate the cover art. I don't think it's a good match for the music, looking at it now. Yeah. But yeah, if you haven't, please take a moment, watch that 12-minute film if you haven't already, because if you initially were a little bit on the fence with this song, I think it might change your mind with it, or at least give you a deeper appreciation for the work that went into it, and also just the overall sentiment of the music. So flipping over, we have...
Oh well, guys, the part where I wanted to hear has been said. So with that being said, hearing his own point of view of the song, I'm sure a lot of people too see the last Beatles song in the same light. I'm sure some people don't see it as a big deal, but to me, the song is a big deal. It's a huge, huge, huge deal because they were separated and they got back. They didn't just get back. They worked extra hard. Their efforts were seen to make John's song a reality. And how old was this song, you may ask? It's quite a long time. So seeing these great legends coming together to work on a song and making that particular song their last song is a huge deal to me. Regardless of how people may want to interpret the lyrics, I would always cherish this particular song because it's something that a lot of emotions were put into. The meaning of the song might not even be what it is. The lyrics of the song is just there, but how I interpret the lyrics with the current situation, after seeing how the song was made, after seeing the circumstances that surrounded the making of the song, will forever remain a big deal to me. I'm super grateful that Paul and Rigo were able to still work this out, even with the passing of John and George. Guys, let's just leave it at that. Like, I'm just so happy with this song. I keep on saying this thing. I'm happy the Beatles did not just like leave us like that. Like they didn't just, stop singing without something for us to hold on to. They found the perfect gift to give us to hold on to while they go. And to me, that's them really having us at a really soft spot in their heart. To me, I see that as pure love. And I love how they made John still known in the making of the song. It made him the center of the song. Like you would know this is John's song. And I like that they didn't take it away from him. At this point, guys, I can go on and on about what I think about the Beatles song. If there's any other video you want me to look at about the thoughts on the Beatles song, please let me know in the comments. And yes, guys, I've come to the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a fat thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to it, okay? And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.